Awesome win. Found a way to get it done. Really, really good job by our guys. Just resiliency. Obviously, it hasn't been an easy month for our guys. Missing on 4 opportunities, and for them to hang in there and compete this whole entire game, I thought it was an awesome effort. The turnovers obviously was a huge part of this game. 5-0, and a lot of positives coming out of this thing.
Kellen Moore, after getting his first career win on Sunday, as we do every week, we take a look at what the folks over at Pro Football Focus had to say. As the caveat I always give you is that Pro Football Focus is it's not the metric, it is a metric. It's just something to consider amid the whole body of work and different things to assess performance. So I like to jump into this because a lot of times they will be looking at things that you and I aren't looking at. We are watching the ball, not necessarily what the left tackle is doing on a screen pass to the right. So for reasons like that, I like to look at PFF and to see how things went, and then we sort of boil it all down. And by the way, if you Ross Jackson every week over at LouisianaSports.net gives a breakdown of the PFF grades. And that's, again, everything at LouisianaSports.net, always completely 100% free, no paywalls, no freemium, no article limits. It's just free. Go read it at LouisianaSports.net. Top 5 on offense: Rashid Shaheed, Spencer Rattler, Kendre Miller, Chris Olave, and then Eric McCoy. By the way, Talese Fuaga was next at 6. So I love to see that 5 of the top 6 highest-rated players are starters, and the other is Kendre Miller, who looks like a completely new player in this offense. New life. He runs with intensity and effectiveness. I would love to see, and I need to dive deeper into this for Kendre Miller on the season, but I don't know how many plays that he's had negative rushing plays. I'll look into that ahead, but it feels like he's always moving forward, falling forward, and not getting thrown for a loss, which is fantastic to see. When you look overall, though, offense or defense, top 5, the highest graded player for the Saints was Brian Brzee, then Kool-Aid, McKinstry, Alontae Taylor. So the top 3 highest graded players either side of the ball were defenders. And the most impressive part of the top 5 on either side, Brzee, Kool-Aid, Alontae Taylor, Rashid Shaheed, Spencer Rattler, all are 27 years old or younger. The thing we keep hammering home about this team is you want to see the young players play well and establish a foundation. Brzee's a guy you used a first-round pick on. Kool-Aid's a guy you used a second-round pick on. Alontae Taylor's a guy you used a second-round pick on. Rashid Shaheed got the contract after being a UDFA. These are guys that you want to trust can be cornerstone players to build upon. Brzee had the great strip of Cam Skattebo, which Jordan Howden scooped and scored. Rattler and Shaheed there in the top 5 connected for the 87-yard touchdown. Shaheed went over 100 yards receiving. Alontae Taylor had a big day. He was 3rd on the team with 8 tackles. Did not have a missed tackle either. Very significant there. And Kool-Aid, of course, had 2 interceptions. I want to pump the brakes on Kool-Aid's day because the 2 interceptions do bump him up, but neither were tight coverage interceptions. The first one was basically a punt. But he had a PI. He kind of got big boyed on the touchdown with a big tight end, pushed him to the ground. I still think Kool-Aid's got a long way to go, but let's see progress. By the way, Kellen Moore after the game did talk about the day that Kool-Aid had with the 2 interceptions. Here was Kellen Moore on Kool-Aid.
Just so happy for him. He is a phenomenal player. We think the world of him. He's played some hard downs the first few weeks of the season, and for him to come up with 2 big-time interceptions and made a bunch of plays throughout this entire game, I was so fired up for Kool-Aid. He deserved everything that's coming his way this week, and so we're really excited for him.
The thing we'll consistently say about Kool-Aid is, remember, if you fancy him as a number 1 corner, then every week he's going to face the other team's number 1. And that's not gone well a lot this year. Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's had to face dudes. And that's not going to stop ever. I mean, that's your lot in life as a number 1 corner. You're going to be on an island against the other team's best, and you're going to give up plays at times, but there's also got to be times that you can make plays and your team can count on you when you need to get a stop. At the bottom offensively, just overall the bottom 5, Torricelli Simpkins was the lowest graded player. Juwan Johnson, Alvin Kamara, Devon Gottschall, and Jack stole. Those are your bottom 5, either side of the ball. Whenever I look at the PFF grid, though, I always look for outliers. So I've explained this before, but it's like a color-coded chart. And like dark blue is like the 90s to 100. Right? Dark blue is awesome. And then it gets like to lighter blue and then to dark green and then to lighter green and then like to orange and then like to yellow and then so on down to red, right? Red is bad. And so I always look at the color chart and I look for, okay, where's the blues or the dark greens and then where's like the reds and the orange, like the bright oranges. Those are the ones that would be like the really good or the really bad. And there's one, I'm looking at the offensive grades and there's one red dot. This whole chart of all the players, pull this up, Holly. Of all the players, there's the chart. If you're watching, there's the chart. And there's one red dot there at the very bottom. It's the pass blocking grade for Torricelli Simpkins. It's a 0. A 0. I understand that he is an undrafted rookie free agent. And this is the NFL, and it's very hard. A 0? I look at this every week for LSU and for the Saints, so college and pro. I don't think I've ever seen a 0. He gave up 5 pressures. He committed a penalty. A 0. I don't even know what else to say. Like, how do you grade at a 0? He played 66 snaps. I'm so perplexed. He played 66 snaps. Does that just mean he didn't win a single rep out of his 66 snaps? 35 of the 66 were pass blocking reps. He gave up 6 pressures, 5 hurries, 1 quarterback hit. He did commit a penalty. He had the false start penalty. When you had 1st and goal at the 7 and he committed the false start penalty, you ended up settling for a field goal there because you got behind the sticks. But a 0. A flipping 0. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say other than let's hope that he was in for Cesar Ruiz at right guard. And Cesar Ruiz is terrible. Like every week, Cesar Ruiz is the bottom of this chart. Like, if you look at starting offensive linemen in the NFL, like, Cesar Ruiz, I could actually do this if you give me 2 seconds. Like, if I go look at blocking grades, you can look by position. I'll look at guards. Here's the season-long blocking grades by guards in the NFL. Cesar Ruiz, his blocking grade, I'm looking for him, hang on, is... where are you, Caesar? I'm looking.
Might be easier to just search his name.
Maybe. Is he not even on this list? Trevor Penning's down there at oh, that's why. Hang on. How about Ed Ingram?
Shout out.
The second highest grade among guards in the entire NFL.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out, Big Ed.
Is Cesar Ruiz not on this? Bro, like, where is he? Bro, he's not even on this list. How? Oh, wait. I got to go beyond 50. There it is.
It might just be easier to search his name.
That's why. No, but it wouldn't show up on this thing.
Like where he's ranked in it?
Yeah. I'm still going. There he is. 91st. Torricelli Simpkins is 100th. How about that? Cesar Ruiz is 91st. This is among guards, not all offensive linemen, just guards. Just guards. Caesar's 91st in the NFL in Pro Football Focus when you're just rating the guards, and you replace him with a guy who is 100th. You have to have a better option, right? I'm not trying to kill him. He's a young guy, UDFA, trying his best. But Torricelli Simpkins is literally the lowest graded offensive guard in the entire NFL. And Ruiz is just 9 spots ahead of him. What? A 0. How do you do that? Literally, you don't win a rep? That's the only way. How do you do that?
That has to be the only way. I mean, you said 6 pressure. How many pressures did the Saints give up all day? Did he have? Was it 6? Did he have all 6? Like, I'm genuinely curious.
I think it was 10. Now I got to get back to that page.
So he had 60% of the pressures given up.
Crazy.
Also, it's more of an indictment on Cesar Ruiz. You were a first-round pick, bro. That guy's,
he's awful.
9 spots behind you, and he's a UDFA.
Ruiz is objectively, he might be a great guy. I've never met Cesar. I don't know. But he is objectively an awful start. Like, he's in the NFL, so good for you. But as a starter, he is objectively an awful starting guard in the NFL. He legitimately is the worst starting guard in the NFL. Simpkins gave up 6 of the pressures, 5 of the 10 hurries, and gave up the only quarterback hit.
There you go. Man gave up 50% of the pressures and 50% of the hits.
No, 100% of the hits. There was one hit he gave up.
I'm sorry. Of the hurries. Hurries. My apologies. Hurries.
Yeah. I mean, 0. I've never seen it. How about Alvin Kamara and Juwan Johnson, though, being at the bottom of this list as well? Juwan Johnson dropped a pass. Kamara dropped a pass going across the middle. Like right when they were going in to score, put him behind the sticks. In any event, I think Kamara's been really good this year, but a tough day for those two guys. But bolstered by the fact that you got Foster and Taysom back. So a little look at PFF for the Saints in their win against the Giants. Now the Patriots coming on in. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.